Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming transit of planet Jupiter, which on May 1st, after its 1 year long transit in the Aries sign, is going to be shifting in the Taurus sign. So definitely guys, Jupiter's transit is one of the most much awaited transit of the year, and the way and in the circumstances in which Jupiter is going to be shifting, I can assure you guys that there is a lot of good news which will be awaiting for lot many people. Here I'm talking more from the point of view of the wealth generation. So guys, definitely there is a lot to be talked about on this transit. So I have divided this whole discussion in two parts. So for all those people who are feeling disappointed, trust me, in the second part you will get the answers or results customized to your moon sign, to your rising sign as well. But in this video we will just try to understand the salient features or highlight or theme of this transit. Like the way guys, if you have been following my recent uploads, like the video which I uploaded on the Hindu lunar new year, where I mentioned this thing that for this upcoming lunar Hindu calendar new year, the king of the year is going to be the planet Mars, and the minister is going to be planet Saturn. Saturn also is going to be soon transiting in the Purvabhadrapada nakshatra. All of that combined together is not a very good sign for the global peace or harmony. And we all know this thing that whenever any war breaks out, how does it affect the economy? Now the point over here is that, or the sigh of relief is that, once Jupiter will transit in the zodiac sign, which in the original Kalpurush Kundli represents wealth, economy, finances. So definitely Jupiter will definitely safeguard the economy or the financial interest of lot many people. And guys, definitely from the Jupiter's point of view as well, there is going to be a sigh of relief in this way that, see, there was a time when Jupiter was in the, like, it was briefly conjunct with the Rahu. Jupiter transited in the Aries sign, but during this whole transit it was receiving the third aspect from the planet Saturn as well. Third aspect of the planet Saturn is always a very restraining energy. So now the good part over here is that once Jupiter will transit the Taurus sign, it is going to be a sigh of relief, or Jupiter is going to be completely free to give its bountiful of results. Now guys, definitely if you will go by the planetary friendship chart, over there you will get to know that Jupiter is like not very friendly towards Mercury or Venus, because Taurus is a sign which is being ruled by the planet Venus. But guys, over here there is a lot of the like similar qualities or overlap of the similar positive qualities between Jupiter and Taurus, which in itself proves that Jupiter over here can definitely manifest some very good results. Now, which all good qualities or overlap of the qualities I'm mentioning? First of all guys, I always emphasize on paying attention to the zodiac signs which you will find in the Kalpurush Kundli. Never ever forget that. Like the way it hardly matters which sign is there in the 12th house. Venus somehow has got an affinity with being placed in the 12th house. Same way guys, when we talk about no matter which sign you will find in the 8th house, somehow Saturn, because it is the Karaka of the 8th house, it can still manifest good results. Same way guys, Jupiter in itself represents wealth, finances, optimism, your traits, means your virtues, your integrity, values, sanskaras and all. And all these are the qualities which are attached with the second house, which is very strongly connected with the Taurus. Taurus is a earth sign. Taurus is a fixed sign as well. So that in itself means that we can take up the love of the Taurus, and we can also take the like generosity of the planet Jupiter as well. So this is going to be a transit where you will definitely find that not only Jupiter will give you bountiful of opportunities, it will also expand your circle of the loved ones. But also over here, see, there is a difference between the way energy function in the Aries and comparing it with the Taurus, because in the Aries like you might be proactive enough to generate opportunities, but your capacity to retain that, to preserve that, somehow is always on the radar. Something which is always on the question, is always in the scrutiny. But the good part about the Taurus is that Taurus still has got this potential to safeguard or preserve all the kind of opportunities which Jupiter is going to be generating for you. So like guys, if I were to say, with Jupiter's entry in the Taurus, this could be a very good indication for if your income is somehow, your finances are somehow connected with the domain of the planet Jupiter. Like the way, for example, your income is connected with publishing of the books, your income is connected with anything to do with the finances, with the teaching, with preaching, or like theology, or you are like in any capacity, written work, literary work, philosophy, all of that is your integral line of work. So Jupiter's transit in the Taurus is definitely going to be benefiting you. Now guys, we also have to take into consideration that in which all other zodiac signs, once Jupiter will enter in the Taurus, is going to be influencing. So now guys, now the chemistry is going to be getting little bit shifted now, because what was happening when Jupiter was in the Aries, both Jupiter and Saturn was aspecting the Leo sign. And I always mention this thing, that whenever these two planets, most important planets, they in a combined way influences a single zodiac sign, our capacity to extract some good, strong, substantial results out of that zodiac sign somehow becomes very easy. But now table is going to be getting turned in this way, that once Jupiter will transit the Taurus sign, now both Jupiter and Saturn are going to be aspecting the Scorpio sign. So because Jupiter is going to be giving its straight aspect to the Scorpio, and from the Aquarius, Saturn is already giving its 10th aspect to the Scorpio. So what does it mean? That means that if you're also working in the domain of the Scorpio, this transit of Jupiter will prove to be very beneficial for you. Which all are the domain of the Scorpio? Definitely all the occultist. But now guys, over here as well, see guys, no matter how much in a very diplomatic way I'll try to paint Jupiter in a very good light, being in the Taurus, but still Taurus is a Rajasic sign. So now what is going to be happening is that more than the authentic like occult knowledge, astrological knowledge, you will find the commercial knowledge to be getting more popular. And I do not have to prove that point, we all know this thing on YouTube. Like whenever I even go to my like Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan numerology classes, Vastu classes, all of our teachers and faculty strictly say this thing, that in our class you will not discuss any of the sutras or yogas which are being spread in a very commercial intention on social media, on YouTube, which has got no base to the authentic and credible astrology or any form of occult science. So now the only way this entry of Jupiter in the Taurus is going to be influencing, that people might find it very difficult to distinguish between the true authentic knowledge and the knowledge which is completely commercially driven and being sold to sensationalize or to trend in the market. But yes guys, definitely if you are chiefly operating in the domain of the Scorpio, anything to do with the therapy, with psychology, with research, with exploration, dealing with chemical, dealing with weapons, dealing with surgery, so petroleum, minerals. So if in any capacity you are operating in the domain of the Scorpio, these joint aspect of both planet Jupiter and Saturn is definitely going to help you, benefit you. And also guys, lot many people will also stand a chance to gain some sudden speculative wealth or money as well. Now guys, over here, see, transit only promise you whatever is there in your natal chart in the form of the planetary combination, and which is also right now active because of the running dasha. So let's say for example, you already have a yoga of a lottery win. Transiting planets, the running dasha is also promising that. And now when Jupiter will enter the Taurus, it will aspect the Scorpio, then you might stand a chance. So like the way a lot many senior astrologers say this thing, that transit act as a, like in a clock, like the way there's a hour hand, there's a minute hand, it's like a second, the hand of the second. So it's like whatsoever is promised in your chart, So the transit of Jupiter in the Scorpio can actually give lot many people some sort of easy access to some sudden speculative gain of money. This could be through lottery win, this could be through inheritance, this could be through any of the disputed thing which you have been long battling or fighting for, suddenly standing a chance to win your claim over there. So this is how the Scorpio sign will start manifesting some very beautiful results once Jupiter will enter the Taurus sign. Now guys, the other zodiac signs which Jupiter is going to be influencing. So Jupiter is also going to be aspecting the Virgo sign as well. Now what does it tell about? Definitely guys, because see, it hardly matters in which dignity Jupiter is placed in the chart. Like the way we say this thing, that there is only and only blessing in the aspect of a guru, of a teacher, of a preacher. So the point which I'm saying over here is that because we are talking about the signs like Taurus being not very friendly, Virgo still not being a friendly sign, but still Jupiter only has got benefic qualities attached to it even in its aspect. So I mean to say that in your line of work, in whichever domain you are operating in the Virgo, like definitely for certain people the Virgo right now might be active because of they have to give some competitive exam. For some people Virgo might be active because they are going through some health related problem. For some people Virgo might be active because they are trying to get disciplined in their daily work life. So definitely Jupiter's aspect in the Virgo will definitely benefit all those people. All what is needed is discipline, honesty, integrity, and this could be any way. Like if you are struggling with any of the concerns of debts, any of the concerns of loans, any of the health related concern. So Jupiter's entry in the Taurus and its aspect in the Virgo will definitely support you. It will definitely empower you. And guys, when we talk about the ninth blessing carrying aspect of the planet Jupiter, that is going to be falling on the Capricorn sign. So definitely guys, even if we have to give attention to what is happening right now in the Saturnian signs, the lord of the Capricorn and the Aquarius, which is Saturn in any case is right now in a very strengthened state. Along with that, the ninth aspect of the planet Jupiter falling in the Capricorn will definitely empower you in doing something very substantial in your line of work. Like the way guys, I always say this thing, it hardly matters what your rising sign is. Individually, wheresoever Capricorn falls, you have the capacity to do something very substantial, magnanimous in the domain of that house where Capricorn falls. And Jupiter's blessed aspect will definitely support you, help you in that area. So yes guys, this was just a basic overview. I also wanted to share the insight of what exactly happened when Jupiter was transiting in the Taurus sign before. I even took up the chart of the, like in the month of May 2012, when Jupiter last was transiting in the Taurus, but not many people take interest in that. So I thought, okay, I'll be just giving you a brief overview about what kind of events we can expect. And after giving you a whole idea about the way Jupiter is going to be behaving, then in the second part, we will shift our discussion to the customized results for all the rising signs. But guys, one thing is for sure, that for pertaining to the matters of the wealth generation, finance, new avenue of the finance, new channel of income, this entry of Jupiter in the Taurus is going to be a harbinger of very good news for a lot many people. So yes guys, this is something which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my Instagram account. Dhanyavad.